What if I told you that the 2025 Super Bowl had more than just thrilling plays and spectacular touchdowns? It was also a fashion show that left everyone raving about the stars' worst-looking ensembles of the evening. Stay tuned to the very end because I'm going to expose every single detail, from gorgeous wardrobe mishaps to the surprising style choices that left followers scratching their heads and giggling. This insane tour through celebrity fashion blunders is something you won't want to miss. We're starting with the intriguing duo that got everyone wondering if romance and fashion could really coexist on the big stage as we analyze the most memorable fashion gaffes from one of the year's most important sporting events. Chapter 1. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. When word got out that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift were having more than a friendly run-in at the Super Bowl, you can only imagine how excited the fans were. The prospect of seeing these two celebrities together, who are both well known for their hit songs and prowess on the field, created expectations about what people would anticipate from celebrity style at such an occasion. The attention soon turned to their outfit choices, even though many were hoping to witness a significant relationship milestone, such as an engagement. Despite the fact that Taylor, who is renowned for her sophisticated and elegant style, and Travis, who usually wears athletic clothing that represents his competitive drive, both designed ensembles that failed to match the high intensity of the big game, there was a lot of discussion over their surprising sideline pairing, with many people wondering if even the best-dressed players slipped under the weight of the moment. The result was as surprising as the game itself, and it's a great example of romance and runway. Chapter 2. Olivia Culpo. Olivia Culpo, who was scheduled to MC the Super Bowl red carpet but looked like she was from a different period, is the next person on the list. Olivia eschewed the elegant, fashionable attire one might anticipate from a seasoned presenter in favor of long leather gloves, a black turtleneck, and a large, boxy blazer. She later joked that she chose not to wear trousers because it's actually a funeral for me because I'm a 49ers fan. In addition to confusing passersby, this odd outfit gained popularity online, sparking memes and countless debates on whether it was a daring fashion choice or a mistake that might have been prevented with a little more preparation. There was both surprise and laughter at her out-of-character appearance, which nearly eclipsed the event's glitz. Chapter 3 of the book by Patrick Mahomes. Next up is NFL great Patrick Mahomes, whose fans have grown to love his typically lively on-field demeanor. However, he made a fashion decision this season that many people found confusing. Mahomes, who is well known for his chic game day attire, surprised his supporters by wearing a suit that was entirely different from what they had anticipated. He opted to wear green, which is closely linked to the rival team, the Eagles, rather of his typical red. To add to the complexity, he accessorized his ensemble with glasses that were completely out of place in the lively Super Bowl setting. In addition to casting doubt on his attention to detail, this surprising decision made viewers wonder whether he had just forgotten which side he was on. Social media was taken aback by the subsequent clumsy and mismatched costume, which sparked discussions over whether a famous athlete should be so irresponsible with his attire on such a significant day. Devonta Smith, Chapter 4. Devonta Smith, the wide receiver for the Eagles, was able to attract attention for all the wrong reasons. While Patrick Mahomes struggled with his club colors, in an effort to make a major fashion statement, Smith showed up wearing a red outfit that many likened to garish Iron Man garb, as though he were going to Paris Fashion Week instead of a crucial football match. His usage of a very garish attire, and the color red, which was obviously out of keeping with the mood of the event, puzzled fans and caused fashion pundits to doubt his judgment. His extravagant attire didn't seem to match the laid-back yet competitive atmosphere of the Super Bowl, and it wasn't just the color. His appearance turned out to be a classic illustration of how bold fashion can go too far and backfire. Chapter 5. Trump, Donald without including Donald Trump, who once again made news with his own distinct style of public commentary. Any examination of Super Bowl style would be incomplete. Trump, who is renowned for his audacious, unapologetic attitude and propensity to comment on every significant event, was no exception this year. By explicitly or indirectly expressing his opinions about the celebrities' fashion choices on social media, he gave the entire performance a layer of political and cultural commentary. As usual, his comments were memorable and controversial, igniting a new round of discussion among his followers and critics. Trump's involvement in the Super Bowl fashion discussion demonstrated the extent to which politics and celebrity culture have merged. His thoughts, expressed with his characteristic flair, only contributed to the night's flurry of emotions. Brad Pitt in Chapter 6. Lastly, we discuss Brad Pitt, whose name is a byword for Hollywood glamour and timeless style. Brad escaped the big gaffes that made headlines throughout the event, but he was nonetheless subject to the demands of high-profile engagements and changing trends. His typically understated yet sophisticated casual attire seemed a little out of step with the daring avant-garde fashion trends that dominated the 2025 Super Bowl. His appearance was by no means a flop, but it did serve as a reminder that even legendary people struggle to balance their iconic status with contemporary fashion. Fans subtly drew attention to Brad's fashion gaffe, which sparked a discussion about how even the most well-known celebrities have to change with the times, while sometimes risking losing some of the classic charm that once made them unique. Thank you very much for watching the entire video. If you liked this in-depth examination of the 2025 Super Bowl's worst-dressed stars and the intriguing backstories of their wardrobe choices, please click the like button, post a comment below, and subscribe for more engrossing content that reveals the true stories of fashion trends and celebrity appearances. We appreciate your support and can't wait to share more tales that encourage you to embrace your individuality and see the beauty in every risk, even if it means committing a bad fashion choice. Remain brave, remain inquisitive, and never forget that the most unforgettable experiences are often the ones that come from taking the audacious risk of being different.